What's up, guys? It's time once again to do one of these videos. I haven't done one in a few days because last time I tried it didn't get uploaded because I guess the video is just a little bit too long. I'm thinking my phone won't upload it if it's any longer than 15 minutes. So I'm going to try to speed through this as fast as possible. I got a bunch of records to show today, so without further ado, let's get started. First thing I'm going to show you is something that I can't really put into words, how I feel about it. This is Cannibal Corpse's Echoes of Battle. Definitely the best album of 2013. Definitely, this is probably one of the greatest albums I've ever heard. It's literally perfect. Everything about it is absolutely incredible. Yeah, this is a double LP. Both on this red, or not red, it's more purple vinyl. There's two of those. Comes with two of these printed inner sleeves, all four sides having different pictures. And this also comes with two posters. This isn't the Die Hard edition. The Die Hard edition, both posters pretty much look like this, so I'm not going to get the other one out. The Die Hard edition, the only difference was, I think it came with like a pin. The records were like some sort of splatter vinyl, and a flag. And the flag is mainly what I wish I could have gotten, but it's fine. But yeah, just if you've never heard of this band, they're from Utah. Listen to the song Wild Autumn Wind and Book of the Fallen. Those two songs will make you a fan of this band. You have my word. Perfect. Cannibal Corpse, Echoes of Battle. Next up is a split that came out last year between two bands that are awesome and a lot of fun to listen to, in my opinion. This is Ghoul and Cannibal Corpse with Splatterhash. Two amazing bands. Both, like I said, both a lot of fun to listen to. I'm sure you've all heard of Cannibal Corpse. I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like Cannibal Corpse might be a little more well-known than Ghoul. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like you guys have probably all heard of Cannibal Corpse. But if you haven't heard of Cannibal Corpse, just go check out both Cannibal Corpse and Ghoul. Now, I wish the color of the vinyl, I think this was limited to like 300, maybe, something. I wish the color of the vinyl looked a little more like it did in the picture. It's supposed to be like black with like a gray swirl. You can really only see it on this side. But yeah, both bands get 2 tracks on this, and it's just a lot of fun to listen to. They're great songs, all 4 of them from both bands are just great. So yeah, check out Ghoul, check out Cannibal Corpse. Both really, really awesome bands. Yep, that's Splatterhash. Next up is Cannibal Corpse's new album from this year. This is From Wisdom to Baked. This is a monster of an album. I love this album. I love every track on this album. Comes with a printed inner sleeve here. That was upside down. This is amazing. I've listened to this album so many times because it's just, again, it's Cannibal Corpse. It's a lot of fun to listen to. This comes on a clear vinyl, which is limited to 300 units worldwide, which is pretty awesome. This is very clear too. It's not like that hazy clear that you can't really see through. This is 100% transparent. Yeah, really, really good stuff. Incidentally, my favorite track on this record is From Their Hash He Will Create, which, with their hash, he will create. Which Trevor from the Black Dahlia Murder does vocals. Surprise, surprise, it's my favorite song on the album. Now, what I do like about this is that Cannibal Corpse, it seems with this record, their guest vocalists that they use, which Chris Barnes, 6 Feet Under, Trevor Sternath from the Black Dahlia Murder, and Digester from Ghoul, it seems like the guest vocalist just does all the vocals for the song. It's not like they share vocals how it is with most bands when they have guest vocalists. They just, like Trevor Sternad does all the vocals from with their Hash He Will Create, and individual pop patterns. I think that's the one that Chris Barnes does all the vocals for that song. So yeah, it's really weird how they do that, but it's cool. It's fine by me. Now the rest of these will all be Cannibal Corpse records. So if you don't like Cannibal Corpse, this is your time to tune out. But if you do, then stick around because there's a lot of it to be shown. I don't have Eaten Back to Life, but I do have Butchered at Birth, which this is probably their best album cover. No competition. This has got lyrics. The band, as all of these Back on Black reissues do. This one actually just comes on black vinyl. Yeah, this is a great album, because Butchered at Birth, this was the first death metal album I ever listened to, ever. The song Butchered at Birth was the first death metal song I ever listened to. And at the time, I was kind of like, because, you know, I didn't know stuff like that existed. But when I went back and I knew what to expect, I was probably in 4th or 5th grade, I fell in love, and that's where all of this started. Alright, next up, this is Tomb of the Mutilated. This is the first Cannibal Corpse album I owned. Yeah, this is probably, I want to say this is their most well-known album, and this is my mom's least favorite album cover from Cannibal Corpse, because I have a shirt of this, as well as Butchered at Birth, but she does not like this. It is pretty grotesque. But yeah, this has the song Hammer Smash Face on it, which is no doubt Cannibal Corpse's most popular song. This has I Come Blood on it, which is one of Cannibal Corpse's most popular songs. Entrails Ripped from a Virgin's Cunt, that's a song, that's a really well-known Cannibal Corpse song. So yeah, what am I doing? I haven't even shown The Gatefold, which again, lyrics, band members, and this is on a lovely white vinyl. This is the first white vinyl I ever owned too. I've had this one for a while. So yeah, great album. Skipping a couple albums ahead here, because I don't have Vile. Yeah. This is Gallery of Suicide. Now, what's weird about this Back on Black reissue of this is the front cover is the censored artwork, while the back cover is the uncensored artwork. Don't know why they did that. Don't care. Again, lyrics, band members. This is actually my least favorite Cannibal Corpse album. It comes on like this weird... It's like clear, but it's not transparent. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, this is my least favorite Cannibal Corpse album. I mean, it has the song Disposal of the Body on it, which is, I can honestly say, it's one of my favorite Cannibal Corpse songs. But just this as an album, I felt like it was weak. Just my opinion. But actually, I didn't show you... Oh. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a bad album, it's just Cannibal Corpse's worst, in my opinion. Sue me. Next up, I think I'm skipping 2 albums ahead again. Maybe. Because I don't have all of Cannibal Corpse's albums on vinyl. This is Gore Obsessed. Again, really, really awesome album. Dormant Bodies Bursting is probably the best song on this album, in my opinion. But got some classic tracks on here again, lyrics, band members, and this comes on also white vinyl. Yeah, this is a really, really good album. I'm sure you've all heard all of Cannibal Corpse's material. I don't think you need me telling you about any of it, but you know, either way, I mean, if you've never listened to Cannibal Corpse, then pause this video and go listen to Cannibal Corpse now. Because if you're watching it at this point, you don't know who Cannibal Corpse is, then you're wasting your time. This is, I think, the album after Gore Obsessed. This is the Wretched Spawn. Actually, I know in this one, the band members are on the back instead of on the inside. Yeah, this is a really gruesome album cover here. I love it. And they take the focus of the album cover and put her on the inside with the lyrics. This comes on a, like the Caladan Brood one, it's like a purple. Yeah. Great album. Forensic Disembowelment, Decency Defied, and Rotted Body Landslider on this album. All amazing songs. And actually, They Deserve to Die is on this album too, and that's one of the very first Cannibal Corpse songs that I learned all the words to. So that was years ago, but still, it's a really good album. Not quite as good as this one though. And again, this is the next album after. This is Kill. Yeah, pretty simplistic album cover here. I guess this guy is just, I don't know. I mean, I always see him with the Kill artwork, but I don't know if he's just supposed to be on the back of the original or something. Because again, this is a Back on Black reissue. Band members on this side, lyrics on this side. Now this comes on a blue vinyl, I think, which I think it's weird that it comes on a blue vinyl because it doesn't match the album cover. I don't know if that's just a thing with me, but I think it makes more sense to make it match with the album cover. I mean, why make a blue record with an album cover that has nothing to do with the color blue? I don't know. It's just something that bugs me. I think if you're gonna make colored vinyl, make it match the album cover. Maybe, yeah, it's probably just me being petty. I don't know. Either way. Next up is the album after Evisceration, or Kill. This is Evisceration Plague. This is on a picture disc. An awesome picture disc. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of picture discs. Not so much because of the lower sound quality, but just because a lot of times they come in this plastic thing. I want to store them on my shelf properly, but they don't have a cover, and that bugs the hell out of me. Yeah, it's just this flimsy plastic thing, and you put it with your other records, and it's just smashed up between two covers, and it's terrible, and I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I know some other people feel the same, but maybe it's not as big of a problem as I'm making it. I don't know. Cannibal Corpse has been pressing their last few albums on picture disc for like the US, like the United States, because I know Europe for the new album and for Torture, the first European press of these albums were not on picture disc. They actually had a cover, and it's like, why do they get the covers? I want the cover. No, I don't want this weird picture, this picture disc that comes in this stupid plastic sleeve. I don't know. Again, probably just me being petty, but this is a really nice looking picture disc. Yeah, I mean, if I could say anything about it, this is a really, really awesome album. The picture disc looks nice. The only gripe I have is really with the weird cover sleeve. Now, the last one I'm going to show you is another version of Torture. This is how I feel like Torture should be available to people with a cover. Yeah, this is the sound quality on this thing is a lot better than the picture disc, but that's just because it's a picture disc. Lyric insert, or the printed inner sleeve with the uncensored artwork on this side. And this comes on a clear vinyl with red splatter. I don't know why they did the labels black and gray, but I mean, it doesn't matter too much. It still looks good, sounds good. Yeah, this is probably one of Cannibal Corpse's best albums, in my opinion. So we'll go back in. That'd be nice. Yeah, I don't know. Just this album is just. I don't know why I like it so much more than I have their past few albums. But it's just got some really good tracks on it, really catchy tracks. I don't know. I can't even tell what they did differently on this album than they did on their past few albums. But this album just appealed to me a lot more. It sounded a lot better. It was a lot more catchy, a lot more fun to listen to, and that's important to me. But anyways, that's the end of this video. That's all I got to show. I'm going to start getting into bigger collections of bands like Cattle Decapitation. I have a bunch of records. Cradle of Filth, I have a bunch of records. But that's next time. Until then, stay tuned and take care.